Steve, what can you tell us about the November 11th ceremony?
Well, Pete, I'm glad you asked because we've got a joint ceremony this year. We're going to be partnering with the town of Plainville. And as many of you know, as the veterans agent, I service both Plainville and Rentham. Rentham is doing their own ceremony, but North Attleboro and Plainville on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, next Friday, are going to be over at the community school. And we've got some great speakers. We've got our own Mark Gould from our town council, and a speaker from Plainville as well. We're waiting to find out who that gentleman's going to be. But we've got a young Army captain that our very own Mike Borg found. He's a active duty Army infantryman, but he's also a student down in Newport at the Naval School down there. He's not in the War College, one of the lower courses for field grade officers. So he's excited. Not a local, not from Massachusetts, but he is, I think, a great example of what our current veteran population is. You know, he's not a young soldier, and he's not some old timer either. He's somebody who's dedicated 10 or 12 years of his career, and I think he'll be a fascinating speaker. So we're looking forward to that. Before that, though, I do want to throw a plug in there for Captain Kyle Vandegiesen's Memorial Fund. Kyle's mom and I met yesterday, and at 8:30 the morning of the 11th, they're going to host a breakfast. So from 8:30 to 10:30, right across the street from us at the Masonic Lodge on South Washington Street, we're going to host a breakfast in honor of veterans. And apparently they've been doing that for a number of years. I've not been to one, having just come into this position. And then COVID, of course, disrupted a lot. But they're anxious to get back into honoring our veterans. So we're looking forward to that. And hopefully we get lots of folks to come out to that. And they would like that as well. And the goal is to finish eating and mosey across the street to the community school and enjoy some fellowship and have our veteran services organizations there with their colors posted proudly. And there's plenty of room. I was over there today. I hadn't been in that building in over 40 years, and we'll be in the auditorium. So looking forward to it. And I hope we have plenty of folks come because it's an important day.
You're a veteran. I am not. As a veteran, why is November 11th so important?
Well, November 11th, there's a long history, and I'll spare the history, but it's Veterans Day, you know, and earlier this year we celebrated Memorial Day, and that's less a celebration and more an observance because it's for those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. But Veterans Day is a day to celebrate all servicemen and women and what they do, and pat them on the back and to let them know that they're appreciated. And I know the towns of North Attleboro and Plainville feel that way. So it's going to be a great day. As I mentioned, we've got speakers from not only both towns, but we're going to have veterans from all different services, all different generations. So it'll be a great day to come together and you know, meet some folks you may not have met and hear some stories and make it a day of reflection and understand the importance of those who serve. Not a somber day, but a celebratory one where we're really honoring those men and women who've served and continue to serve as well.